Welcome back. We're joined by filmmaker Diego Atanasio, and thank you so much for dressing up for the occasion.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about your film.
Well, the film is called Seesaw, and it is a parody of the very popular Saw trilogy. What are they? It's on 6 now.
So is it my turn yet?
I want to play a game.
So why'd you guys decide to do a parody of this movie?
Well, I'd been a fan of those films, and I wrote the script a while ago. It was a comedy script, and I thought it would be really cool to take, like, it's kind of mocking on the fact that there's so many of these movies already, right? And it's like, by this point, is the main character kind of running out of ideas of how to torture these victims, or the puzzles. You know, he's got to run out of puzzles for them to solve. So that's kind of what you see in this film. That's, you know, these are kind of like lame and childish puzzles for them to solve, and that's kind of where a lot of the humor comes from.
2 coins, when added up, equal 30 cents. One of them is not a quarter. What are the 2 coins?
I don't know. Wait, quarter and a nickel.
What were some of the challenges of making this?
Probably there was a little special effects work that we did. There was a little, because there's some shots from the control room where he's watching his victims, and we did a shot where we pushed through the monitor, and that was a little interesting and definitely difficult to pull off, and one of the guys finally got it going in After Effects. And I think in the end it ended up looking really cool, but that was definitely a challenge we came across. Another one was just the different locations. We had to shoot in a tight room for the control room scene, and that was with lighting and sound. It's just, that became kind of a little troublesome. But
So what's it like? You know, there's a lot of people that want to make films, but they think, you know, you have to go to Hollywood to do it. So what is it like to make a film, you know, by yourself?
it's very interesting. You have to, something that I learned is that you have to be really conscious of so many different aspects of what you're doing. And because once you, like, if you're paying so much attention to, you know, the composition and the framing, and then you get the lighting to look good, and then you forget about the audio, and then you go to capture, and you're looking at it, you're like, oh man, we didn't pay enough attention to the audio. And since you're not in Hollywood and you don't have a crew of however many and 1 or 3 people designated to the audio, that you have to have like a checklist of everything that you need to go through and make sure is perfect, because no one else is going to do that for you. You need to make sure everything is perfect before you start shooting on your own.
On the table, there is a book. Open it to page 9. There's a man I would like you to find. His name is Waldo. If you fail...
Oh, yeah, I got him. He's right here. He's right next to the squid selling cotton candy.
Oh, what the hell?
What does it feel like to finally get the project finished and to get it shown? You guys were in a film festival.
Yeah, we were in a film festival. It was awesome. It was very cool. I'm so glad to be done. And, you know, you shoot, and that doesn't, you know, hopefully that doesn't take too long, but then post-production and the amount of times that you can edit it and tweak things here or there, and it's very cool to be finished and then have a product and say, hey, check this out. And then when people are like, oh, this is really good, that's really exciting.
Join us every month right here from Studio D in the College of Communication Arts and Sciences at the campus of Michigan State University for the Indie Film Show, where we focus on some of the best independent films from around the state of Michigan.
For more information on air dates for the Indie Film Show, visit us at theindiefilmshow.cas.msu.edu.
What's my motivation?